Two, one. Hello students, so today we are going to start with a new chemistry chapter which is language of chemistry and changes around us. We will try to complete the chapter in this class itself. Let's see if we can. So the word science comes from the Latin word scientia, which means knowledge. It may seem like a strange thing at first, but in reality it is just finding reasons about everyday phenomenon. So this all is just for your general knowledge, but this is the main part where our chapter is starting. Chemistry is the branch of science which deals with composition, properties, and reactions of different substances. It is based on experimentation and observation. So this is the most important thing which we are going to discuss today. That is chemistry is chemistry is a branch of science. Okay, there are three branches of science: physics, chemistry, and biology. And chemistry is that branch in which we study different molecules and different types of substances, which if they like come in contact, they form a reaction. So it is we observe the reactions and we try to experiment different like putting different reactants and then trying to get a new product. So this is based on experimentation and observation. So starting with the main chapter, composition of chemicals and their changes. All things around us are made up of chemical substances, and these chemical substances are made up of matter. Everything in this world is made up of matter, and all the things around us are made up of chemicals. So, let's some chemical substances are air, clay, water, sand, cement, glass, paper. So these all things which you might not have thought ever that they all are chemicals. So from this we get to know that all the things which are around us are chemicals. This your mobile phone is also made up of some types of metals and plastic, right? So as a matter of fact, the list is endless. Elements, compounds, and mixtures. So these all substances we divided into three groups. One is elements, one is compounds, and one is mixtures. So please write the three substances. Substances में three types है. One is elements, one is compounds, you write the full form, and one is mixtures. All the substances in nature are made up of elements. So element is the basic form of everything. Okay, when two or more elements come together, they form compounds, and when compounds come together, they form mixtures. So this is like a chain. So the basic unit is elements, and these elements are again made up of matter. Okay, so the most basic thing is matter, but in this categorization the basic thing is elements because it is the base for everything. Right, we have to write this info box. This is important. The word atom is a Greek word which has derived from the Greek word atomos, which means cannot be cut, cannot be divided, because it means it is the basic. So atom is the basic unit of matter, is the basic unit of matter. So see, there is a simple thing. Matter is there, matter say, then atom comes, atom say elements, elements say compounds, and from compounds mixtures. This thing you should all note down. This मैटर इज द मोस्ट बेसिक थिंग. फिर मैटर का मैटर्स अगर सब साथ में आते हैं तो एक एटम बनता है, सब एटम मिला के एक एलिमेंट बनता है, एलिमेंट से कंपाउंड्स बनता है, कंपाउंड से मिक्सचर्स बनता है. ये चेन याद होगी तो ऑलमोस्ट समझो आपको 1/4 चैप्टर आपको समझ आ चुका है. ओके, सो नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू एनालाइज थिंग्स इन द नेचर. सी, everything is made up of elements. Okay, so water है जैसे, so oh, now have you ever thought that water के अंदर भी कुछ चीजें होती हैं? You say I am drinking pure water, but what is water made up of? Water is made up of two types of elements, hydrogen and oxygen. So the chemical formula of water is H2O. So H represents hydrogen and O represents oxygen. So two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen form water. Okay, so this is the complex formula of the simple water you drink. And common Tata salt which you eat at home is NaCl. Here Na represents sodium and Cl represents chlorine. So one atom of sodium and one atom of chlorine when react form salt. Okay, this was the thing to write. Now we are going to the element part. Elements are the basic constituents of all materials and are simplest substances. Please write them. So we are considering there are total of 118 elements in a periodic table, but there may be more which are not yet discovered. So they're taking an example of sodium. It is a solid substance that can be cut into smaller and smaller pieces with a knife or blade. Okay. So till that time you write, I will return in 1 minute. Hello, I think I'm audible. Yes. So sodium. Sodium is a okay, so sodium is an element, okay? It is a solid substance which can be cut into smaller and smaller pieces with a knife. So you can cut it as small as you want. You can keep cutting. But when there's a very small piece left, now you when you cut it, you might not be able to divide it. You might not be able to cut it further because it is too tiny. But when we see it under a microscope, we can see it. It is quite large as it is made up of lakhs and crores of atoms. A small piece of sodium is made up. A small piece of sodium is made up of lakhs and lakhs of matter particles. So into very minute microscopic particles, they become indivisible. Indivisible particles are called atoms. So when seeing under the microscope, when you can see just a small particle left, and which cannot be divided further by any process, then this particle is called the atom. And the big thing, the sodium which we had was an element. Okay, an atom is indivisible according to the theories, but element can be cut into smaller pieces like atom. So we cannot, it is not the correct thing to say that they are simpler substances because atom is more simpler than it, but for convenience, we write it. See, arrangement of atoms in an element. These are, so see, too many atoms make one element. Suppose this is a sodium element. So there are too many sodium elements. These are, according to the actual thing, these are too less. But the act, because if I fill the actual, I couldn't draw it on the screen. So I hope you understand. We will move ahead. So atoms are considered to be the basic unit of everything around us, the basic building blocks of matter. This is the definition. Atoms are the basic units of everything around us. They are the basic building blocks of matter. So if you see a whole building, it entire structure is made up of bricks, okay? And bricks are made up of cement. Cement is made up of some type of elements. These elements are made up of atom, and further dividing, we get matter. Okay. So do atoms of all elements have independent existence? No, atoms of some elements exist independently. So element in atoms, some can exist alone and some are there which cannot exist alone. Okay. So they are metals and inert gases. They are gold, copper, silver, iron. Examples of inert gases: helium, neon, krypton, xenon, radon exist independently. So they have given us examples: gold, these gold, some metals and inert gases. Okay. See, the the elements are also divided into four types. Okay. It is metals, non-metals, metalloids, and one is inert gases. So out of these four categories, the metals and the inert gases, they can exist independently. They can exist. But non-metals and metalloids cannot exist independently. So they have given examples: gold, copper, silver, iron, these are metals. And helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, these are inert gases. These all can exist independently. See, as in the water formula, we saw H2O. So H2, there are two atoms of hydrogen. So that means that H cannot exist independently because it is not an inert gas. It is a gas, but it is not inert. That's why cannot exist independently. So it needs another atom of hydrogen to form water. Okay. Elements are made up of molecules with the same kind of atoms. Write this. A molecule is made up of atoms of different elements, such as a substance is called a compound. This is the definition of the compound word. See, elements are made up of molecules. Elements, as we saw, hydrogen. So it will have only hydrogen particles. Okay. Hydrogen atom. Here also hydro. Suppose we take here also atom and here also atom. But compounds may, if it is H2O, okay. Compounds is too many elements together. So one element hydrogen, one element this. So we need H atom, again H atom, and here O atom. Okay. Here we can take only H2 and we can cancel one because the element they are talking about molecule, na? So we can take H2 because H does not exist alone. So H2 atom is made up of two hydrogen atoms. H2 is made up of two hydrogen atoms with one oxygen atom. Okay, write this so that it is easy to understand when you read it further. Water molecule, this we have understood. Various members of substances or compounds formed along among the atoms of different elements. Okay, now we have cleared a basic, so we will go ahead with the word atomicity. Write the definition of the word atomicity. Number of atoms for any element depends upon, this is not the definition, the actual definition is from here. Atomicity is the number of atoms which make up a molecule of an element. See, like H2 we saw, H cannot exist alone. H2 is needed. As we saw, some elements can exist and some cannot exist. So hydrogen cannot exist alone. So it needs a molecule which is H2. H plus H. Say H2 one time. Two atoms of hydrogen make one molecule of hydrogen. So to make up a molecule, we need two atoms. So the atomicity of hydrogen is 2 because one hydrogen cannot form alone things. Elements in which atoms have independent existence, monoatomic. Like we saw gold, gold is Au, symbol of gold. Au is only one atom. Okay, so atomicity is 1. Such are they are called as monoatomic. Monoatomic. Mono means one. So one atomicity, they are called as monoatomic. and some have atomicity 2, like this hydrogen. And the elements which have the atomicity 2, they are called as diatomic. See, ठीक है? You can write like this: monoatomic, diatomic, and there is triatomic as well as polyatomic. I think tri is cancelled for now, so you will say monoatomic, diatomic, and polyatomic. You can write this under atomicity so that you understand better. Hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So these are diatomic elements or gases. See, these all are gases. They cannot exist independently. They need at least two atoms. So that all of their atomicities are two. Okay. We will see about this table. Ozone का 3. It is O3. Ozone is O3. So it oxygen का 3 atoms form ozone. So atomicity of ozone is 3. Phosphorus P4. 4. Sulfur 8 S8. So these are the atomicity of some 3 elements, and atomicity of these elements also you have to remember. So you can write in this table. Write like I am writing: O3, O2, H2, N2, F2, Cl2, Br2, I2. Then this 3 is different. Okay, so you can box it: P4, S8. So you should understand, this is ozone, this is oxygen, this is hydrogen, this is nitrogen, this is fluorine. See, in fluorine spelling you should note down fluorine. You should not make a spelling mistake in chemistry, otherwise you get a 0 mark. So you should know the symbols. I will give you the symbol and valency chart which you have to learn. Okay, so we will now move ahead. I hope you have written this. So sulfur is which type of atomicity? It is polyatomic. Phosphorus is also polyatomic. Ozone, we can say it has triatomic also and polyatomic also. And these all are diatomic. And AU we saw it was monoatomic. See, we don't write AU1 because 1 is not considered in chemistry. So we just write AU for gold. Moving ahead, symbols of elements. Yes. So there are some symbols which these elements have got, which some of are English and some are in Latin. So don't write this table. I will show you a different table. First 20 elements ka we will learn. Okay. Write along with me. Okay. 10 are done, right? So you have to write the full form also. Hydrogen here, dash, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Then, yes, full form. Okay, that also I will write because I know that this concept is new for all of you. No. So these are the first 20 elements. I will write the full form. This side I will write. What? Where? Third Li. Al. So I will write here, okay? Write the full forms also. Hydrogen, helium, beryllium, boron. These are the full forms line wise, okay? Carbon, nitrogen. hmm, Third. Okay, wait. I think I forgot the third one. Uh, lithium, oxygen, fluorine. Also number them, okay? Where sodium. Okay, I will write it differently. I will write from the new box. Here, sodium, magnesium, aluminium. I want this to be learnt by heart because these are the basic elements you should know. And if you learn further also, it is very good because without them, you will not be able to learn chemistry. Last one is calcium. Okay, so you can number them and write their symbol in front of them. One, from here you will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So these numberings are their atomic number. Okay, atomic number. Their numbers, the number which they have got. Like if I ask for the atomic number of argon, you will tell 18. So these numbers are atomic numbers. Okay, note down the word atomic number. Now I am clearing the screen in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, yes, if you think that there are some elements which are repeated like calcium, chlorine, chromium, cerium, cesium, cobalt, you did not need to remember all the names, only the first 20. But I'm just telling for your knowledge that we write the first letter capital in all the elements, and it may be possible that first letter is same, but the second letter will always be different, so that there is no confusion between all these elements with starting with same letter. Okay. Same for this bromium, boron. Okay. These also, these we don't have to remember for now. Yes. This also I will give a different chart. This you have to note down now. Combining capacity, or instead of combining capacity, you can write the Wait, don't write this, okay? I'm writing on the screen again. I will tell you a trick to find the valency of each and every element, okay? Of the first 20 ones, okay? I will tell. देखो, see, H, H hydrogen, right? So, how do we find its valency? See, we start with 1, okay? So, इसका valency is 1. फिर H, E, yes, 2, lithium. See now, I'm telling that this is the trick, okay? So here 2 comma 1. From after 2, we will stop writing 3, okay? We will write 2 comma 1. Then for beryllium, we will write 2 comma 4. Wait. 2 comma 4. I think I will write the with the pen, so that will be better. 2 comma 4. B is 2 comma 5. Till 8 we will continue, okay? Carbon 2 comma 6. Wait, I think I'm making 1 2 3 wait. Here beryllium it is 2 comma 2. Here 2 comma, the last ones I will write again once. H1, He2, Li 2 comma 1, Be 2 comma 2. See, the valency is the last number, okay? These are the valencies or the combining capacities. 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. Circle the valencies. Last number. Marker N. 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6, 2 comma 7, 2 comma 8. Now, see, after 8, we will again start from 1. So it will be Na 2 comma 8 comma 1. And keep circling the last number. Here the last number will be 1. No, Mg 2 comma 8 comma 2. We all have to always stop after 8. No, Al 2 comma 8 comma 3. 2 comma 8 comma 4. 2 comma 8 comma 5. 2 comma 8 comma 6. 2 comma 8 comma 7. 2 comma 8 comma 8. Again we will stop. Now our now the last two K 2 comma 8 comma 8 comma 1, and calcium will be 2 comma 8 comma 8 comma 2. देखो, so its valency 1 2 1 2 1 3 4. Now after 4 इसकी valency it will become -3. Here it will be plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 and plus or -4, both can be possible. Here it is -3 because we have to always sum up to 8 to find the valency. So here and here -2, here -1, and here 0 because it is already 8. तो मतलब लास्ट नंबर में वी हैव टू आफ्टर 4 we have to keep in mind that we have to sum up to 8. So either it will be again +1 +2 +3 +4 Now from here, plus or minus for both are possible here. Yes, so from here again, minus, I think we have to take minus 3. Here minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2. Okay, so these are the valencies, this plus minus plus minus. Here plus 4 and minus 4 both are possible. And, huh? Yes. Here also you can write plus 4 or minus 4. The actual valency is this only, plus plus and minus minus. This is a trick from which you can remember the valencies. And this is also the EC, electronic configuration, which you have learned. Okay. If someone tells you to write the electronic configuration, you can write this whole thing you have to write. And if they tell the valency, only this part you have to write, only this part you have to write. I'm clearing the screen in 10, 9. Okay, so in last 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can ask any doubt because this is quite difficult topic. Now, formula of elements. So a formula is defined as a shorthand notation. बस इतना लिखना है definition में. तो अगर कोई भी एलिमेंट है मॉलिक्यूल का, तो H2O2N2 ये इनके केमिकल फॉर्मूला है. तो इनके जो फॉर्मूला फ्लोरीन का F2, ये तो हमने देखा ही था कि एटॉमिसिटी के हिसाब से हमें ये सब लिखना है. अभी ये लिख लो, मॉलिक्यूल इज फॉर्म बाय कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ एटम्स इन होल नंबर. बस रेशियो मत लिखो, ये लिख लो. अगेन 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. राइट फास्ट. So now we will move ahead. Now iron oxide. See, from this word, this is a compound, okay? We can understand that iron and oxygen is used. So now what we will do, we will take them I and O. ठीक है? Iron oxide. Iron की valency, iron की valency we know it is 2. ठीक है? लेकिन do we write iron as this? No. Iron का symbol is Fe or O. This we some common you have to remember, Fe and O. तो Fe की valency is plus 2 and oxygen here will be plus 3. No, sorry. Here it will be minus 2. So they get switched. So here we don't see plus minus. If the valencies are same, they get cancelled out. FeO. I think this topic is confusing for you, but we will continue for this in the next class. I will see if any easier topics are there ahead. Okay, so this is all formula types. So we will now continue in the next class. I am ending the class now. Please learn all the element symbols and valencies.